So welcome. We are
Yes,
here
yes.
today with Emmanuel Raymond,
Yes. Thank
born, raised,
you. Yes.
Somerville, Massachusetts.
Yes. I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me. I've been wanting to, sit down with you for a while.
Well, here we are.
Yes.
And if I understand, you're going to be going to New York and then to Hollywood.
Yes.
And you are a musician, a songwriter, and as far as I know, you're going to be a superstar.
Yes. I'm already.
Oh, you're already a superstar.
Already
Okay,
a
that's good.
superstar in the making.
You're a
so.
superstar in the making.
Yeah.
So, Emmanuel, tell us about your journey, because you want to talk about your new single.
Yeah.
And so, take it away.
Yeah. So basically, the journey started in church. It started in church at my father's church, actually. He put me in his choir at a very, very young age, at like 5 years old. I started playing the drums at 5.
Really?
Yeah.
5 years old?
5 years old. 5 years old.
Did you practice at home, or did this all happen in church?
I was practicing at home. I was practicing at church, before church, after church. Yeah, at 5 years old, I remember climbing on the drum set and just wailing away until I really got, to a point where I could be a full-time drummer for my dad. Yeah. And at 7 years old, I was like, okay, this is what I want to do forever.
You just knew, you had that aha moment.
Yes. Like, I loved it. Like playing for people, performing for people, seeing the joy in their eyes. Like, I just loved it. And at 7 years old, the journey started at my father's church.
Wow. And his church is in Somerville.
Yeah, it's in Somerville. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And did the parishioners used to say, Emmanuel, you're amazing? Did people come up to you and
All the
talk?
time.
Really?
All the time. You're blessed. They would pray for me all the time. And these blessings carried me till this day. Yeah. So to a point where, like, I finally released my first single in April called I Could Make You Move. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, I Could Make You Move. And it was co-produced by Keanu Kim. And basically I met Keanu Kim, the co-producer, at the Montauk Music Festival in New York. And yeah, the Montauk Music Festival, I was playing with a band at the time, and I was a bass player at the time. And basically the records I was hearing from our sessions were just like amazing. Like the mixes were just amazing. Like, because I used to mix back in high school.
I didn't know that.
Back in high school. So basically from 7 years old, like things went off. Basically, I started off on drums, and then I hopped on the keys, like in high school, like around like 12 years old, 13 years old, hop on the keys. Okay, my parents were paying for my lessons, actually. So they paid for lessons for drums, for piano, and then bass. So I'm a drummer, keyboard player, bass player, and then later became a songwriter after falling in love with poetry in high school.
Really?
I fell in love with poetry in high school.
I didn't know this.
Yes. You're learning a lot, JoJo, okay?
I am,
a
right.
lot as we go.
Yes,
okay?
well, this is,
So
and you've been my neighbor directly across the street.
And
I
we
could throw a
haven't-
pebble at your window. That's how close we are.
Yes, and
About,
I'm just happy that I'm able to like explain this to you, because like,
well,
you didn't know.
I didn't know, because, well, sometimes you don't know what's going on with your neighbors because you
Right.
respect their privacy, right?
But you did see me lugging up like instruments all the
Always.
time, massive cabinets.
Right.
I killed my Honda Civic by accident. Like, yes. Basically, I was gigging so much that I forgot to like take care of the car, get it tuned up and stuff like that. And one time I was late for a gig, like almost an hour late, because my engine blew. Yes.
So what happened with the gig?
Basically, it still went on. It just had to be pushed back an hour.
Okay.
I called all the musicians, and they came and picked me up, got the equipment. It was a hot, sweaty mess. But that's how hard I've been working the last 10 years as a bass player.
So you're at the festival in New York, the Montauk. You said
The music festival, yes.
The music festival. How do you meet
Keanu Kim.
Keanu Kim? How do you meet each other?
Basically, we were playing with, we were working for this artist who I don't want to name any names.
Okay.
Okay. We were working with this band, and basically we met through this band. He was the producer, he was the engineer, and I just wanted to know who was the guy behind the mixes, behind the production.
Oh, I see.
Because I just loved what I was hearing. I'm like, this guy sounds like who is the guy behind the boards? Okay. So basically, after one of our shows, I linked up with him, and basically I was like, dude, you sound amazing. He's like, thank you very much. Like, how did you hear about me? I was like, dude, I heard that you mixed our records. Like, I never met him. All right. And we met for the first time at the festival, and I immediately, not knowing like he was like this huge producer, right? Basically I played him all my demos, and he liked my demos to a point where he's like, dude, we need to link up and make some music.
Yeah, your music, I have to tell you, you were at my house last week, and I heard your single, which is
I Could Make You Move.
I Can Make You Move.
I Could Make You
and
Move.
And I was like, I had no idea.
You were blown away?
I was blown away. And it takes a lot to blow me away.
Wow.
Takes a lot.
Blessings.
Yeah, I just went.
Yeah.
He's off and running.
I bet you didn't know I could sing.
No. Well, there was the other thing.
That's the thing. Like the
play
vocals.
And you sing?
Basically, I've been behind the scenes my entire life. Playing behind people, behind singers, behind groups, behind choirs. Sometimes I would have a chance to sing for choirs. The secret weapon, the secret element was the vocals.
Yeah, and your voice is really smooth.
And
I can feel your heart when you sing.
Yes.
And I remember, you'll appreciate this. I had a singing and acting coach. Her name was Maria Masi. She said, what is the success for someone who's mediocre and someone who's great? I says, I really don't know. She said, someone who is great pulls on your heartstrings. They provoke an emotion. When I heard your music, I just went, oh, I was moved. Hey, that's the name of your song.
Love it. I Could Make You Move.
I Can Make You Move.
You can definitely on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, like all online stores, basically.
So I think we should listen to that right now. Wouldn't that be a great idea?
Definitely.
Okay, so let's check.
Let's do it.
That was awesome.
Yes,
Thank
it was.
you.
See, I told you, right? I told you.
Well, everyone's going to be listening to this, and well, everyone who's heard it's just going to say, I want to meet him.
It's just good vibes.
It is.
Yes, you could meet me too. I'm a nice guy. I'm a cool dude. All right. So.
Yeah, and if I'm correct, you've been living in Somerville.
Yeah, my whole life. Yeah.
Yeah, you were born here.
Basically.
I didn't know that,
Yeah.
and I lived right. I mean, well, I saw you as a baby.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that baby is you.
Yeah.
It's like
November baby, the November baby out of Somerville.
your parents fed you, so you're gonna grow.
That's it.
So tell us about your journey now. You're gonna be going to
New York soon. Yeah, so I got a new record to finish up. I gotta lay down the bridge on that song. Basically, my producer, who lives in West Hollywood, was like, dude, I'll be in New York for like a week or two. Like, you should, link up. And I was like, let's go. So basically, the project started in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
From Boston to New York for like a year and a half. And then it moved to West Hollywood and back to New York for a week or two. And then from there, back to LA. And I'm gonna actually reside there for a while to actually focus on the album. It's a long process. I've been flying back and forth for the last 2 years. Like every month, back and forth, Boston, New York, Boston, LA, Boston, New York. So he's like, dude, like you fly so much, like you might as well just stay here. So basically we'll be sharing an apartment in West Hollywood.
With Keon?
Yeah, with my producer, Keanu Kim. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. You know what? From where he comes from,
Yeah.
sharing an apartment with you,
Yeah,
he sees it.
Yeah.
Well, he knows it.
yeah.
He's not gonna be wasting his time.
He saw the potential. He saw the, true emotion, raw emotion. He saw truth in my voice, and he's like, I'm gonna give this guy a shot, So, great things happen, for a reason. And I wanted to move there for a while, and he's like, dude, just crash at my place. I was like, dude, thank you.
You've been in training for 25 plus years.
Basically.
You've been in training for this all your life.
My entire life.
This just didn't happen overnight.
And I've been wanting to release an album for so long, but I was just so heavily booked as a bass player. I had no time whatsoever. Like I've had like long hours in the studios, like since I was in high school. Like I stuck in the studio, writing songs, producing songs, building my craft, all while I was like gigging, and to finally sit down and just focus on my own music and not have to sell my production. Yeah, because I was producing to get placements on like rap albums and stuff like that. So
when you say placements, what does that mean?
Placements means actually having your music picked up, like, and actually make the album.
Okay.
So like rap artists, hip hop artists would have a team of producers produce for them, and they would sit down in a meeting and pick which songs to add on their projects. And I was always in the running, but somehow wouldn't make the cut, and it bothered me, and I said, you know what? Because maybe I was too young at the time, and they felt like I was in training wheels.
How old were you when this was happening?
I was like 16.
Well, that is kind of young. It's better.
But still, I felt like I was good.
Well, when someone's
I felt
16
like I was
years
good
old,
enough.
they think they know everything.
They didn't take me seriously, and
Right.
that's the raw truth. Okay, they didn't take me seriously, and I was like, you know what? One day you will.
Do you think you were ready at 16?
I was dead ready, dead serious.
Really? Yes.
Dead
No,
serious.
I know you were dead serious, but now that you look back, do you think you were really ready at 16?
JoJo, I was ready.
Okay. All right.
I
So,
was ready to go.
okay, so now
All I needed was the right engineers to mix the music properly, and these guys just happened to not have the time to mix
I
my
see.
music. So I felt like if I had the right engineers at the time to mix the music
Okay.
to make the tracks more appealing,
Right.
JoJo
Well, Emmanuel, you know that we're always at the right place
at the right
at the right time.
Yeah.
the universe gives us exactly what we need.
Yeah. So I came.
So
yeah,
right now, you're getting what you need.
finally.
You're finally getting what you need. So you're going to New York. You're going to record.
A new track. Basically, I gotta write the bridge, a quick bridge, in and out. One day, fly in, fly out.
Wow.
Yeah, cause like he's like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna be in New York for a week. You should like link up. I was like, dude, I'm gonna book the flight and fly right out. So basically, I
Okay.
just that's the life I'm living right now. Just going around jet setting.
So when you do this track, what are you taking? Your voice? Are you taking an instrument? What do you need?
Just my voice, just my
your
voice. I'm
voice,
gonna
okay.
fly into JFK, hop in an Uber Black, travel downtown. So our studio's in Midtown Manhattan.
Okay.
So, yeah, just stroll over down there, hop in the booth, lay the vocals, fly right out.
And can you say the studio that you're going to be working at?
Wicked Dream Studios, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wicked Dream Recordings, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
in New
so,
York.
what are your plans for the future? Can you give us a little bit of that?
The goal is to hop on a world tour.
Nice. So, is your producer going to help you book that tour?
Yes, like so far, he's been managing my career so far. He's been, having me sit and talk and perform and write and co-produce with the right people.
Great.
So, so he saw my potential ever since since he saw me work with the band I was working with at the time.
Right.
And he just saw something. He just saw something.
Well, it's there.
Yeah.
Now, how many songs do you have that you've written?
So far?
Yeah, that will be used on this. Do you call it an album still?
I want to drop an album. Everyone is telling me to drop this EP. I'm like, listen, I'm not dropping an EP.
An EP, what is it? A few songs, and an album is like
an EP is
10,
like
12?
5 to 7 songs, or
And-
5 songs actually,
right.
technically.
And
But 5
an
to 7.
album is what, about 12 songs?
10 to 12 songs.
So how many songs do you have?
So far?
Yeah.
About 4.
Okay, good.
I'm
good.
still writing.
That's good.
Like about 10 songs technically, but like they're just like unfinished. But like 4 solid songs so
Perfect.
far. Yeah.
And are you going to record on vinyl? Do new artists record on vinyl now as well?
JoJo, honestly, I want my music to be on every platform.
Okay, good.
You could stream it. You could listen to it on a vinyl, whichever, CD, whatever platform you like. I will
Okay.
be on that.
You'll be
I
ready.
will be on that. I'm just ready to share my music with the world. And
Well, the
whichever.
world is ready
Yeah,
to
I hope
hear
so.
Emmanuel Raymond.
I hope so.
Absolutely.
I hope so. I'm all about the great vibes. I'm all about, helping people get through their day. That's it. Like, we're going through a lot in life. Okay, like we're going through a lot, and I just feel like we need music that helps us get through our day. That's it.
Absolutely.
Whether to motivate you, make you dance, sometimes shed a tear to help you get through a situation.
Right.
Like I just want to make therapeutic music.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Okay, so where does Emmanuel Raymond see himself 5 years from now, 10 years from now?
5 years from now, I'll be on a major tour.
Beautiful.
A major tour, a world tour, just entertaining my fans.
Beautiful.
That's it.
10 years?
10 years from now, I will definitely be doing the same thing, but in a greater scale. Because I want to go from arenas to stadiums.
Okay.
I want to do a stadium tour soon.
I want to get a backstage pass.
You will have all the passes, okay, JoJo?
Okay, remember, this is being recorded, so that's cool. That's
listen,
good.
you are documenting this. I know.
Yes, yes,
all right,
we are.
second for second. So
Cool.
yeah,
All right, great.
I'm just so happy. Like all of this is happening. Like the album process, sitting with you and working with my producer. Like it's been a crazy journey. I came from playing the drums to the keys to the bass to writing songs to producing songs, and now to finally recording my own records. Yeah.
So your parents, Pastor Pierre,
Yeah, Pastor
and
Pierre,
your
yeah.
mother Rose,
Yeah.
they must be so
Yeah.
proud of you.
Yes. Like they saw it coming.
Yeah.
They saw it coming. They just wanted me to find my way on my own, you know, like not force it upon me.
Sure.
Just let me be a kid, let me, you know, make mistakes, and then, you know, just find my way and not force it upon me. And I fell in love with it, and I just never dropped the ball, not once. I never fumbled.
Excellent.
I never fumbled.
Emmanuel Raymond,
Yes.
thank you.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Great job,
No
and I
problem.
wish you the best, and
Yes.
God bless you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
All
Thank you.
right, thank
you
you.
so much.
I see you, you're looking good, girl. I'm wondering if you could be the queen of my world. I'm not here to waste your time. I know I'm your guy. I could make you move, baby. I could make you move. I'm not like these other guys that don't know what to do. I could spin ya, flip ya, baby. I could flex ya. All I want is you, baby. I could make you move. I could make you move. I could make you move, girl. I'll show you what to do. Baby, take my hand. Let me be your man. I'll show you the world only if you are my girl. I can tell you're not happy. I can tell you wanna be with me. Let's not waste any time, girl. You should be mine. I could make you move, baby. I could make you move. I'm not like these other guys that don't know what to do. I could spin ya, flip ya, baby.
Love that song.
That's it. Thank you so much.
It's great.
Thank you.
I know the world is going to say, wow, this is awesome.
I did it for them. I did it for the world. So
Yeah. And that's about it. We're making people move, right?
make it move.
Yes,
Have a
we
great
do.
time. That's it. That's it.